So I may not seem it. It's actually quite a busy day in the studio today. Surprisingly, finally got a busy day. It is a Monday, my favourite day of the week. And I have roughly 45 minutes until my first meeting this morning. And the studio's a bit of a mess. It hasn't been hoovered, cleaned, anything for about a week. So let's get that done. Also, I have a podcast this afternoon with Ryan. So yeah, I better get to work.
Trying to turn that around and bring.
So it looks like another national lockdown is on the cards. Scotland's just gone back into one. So yeah, not great news. But anyways, here's what it is. Had a really good meeting this morning with Sarah. Some of her work is up on screen right now. It's really fantastic, like lumen prints. So hopefully we can show her work at some point soon. That would be great. I've just got the podcast set up, ready to go, as you can see. I'm about to shoot a podcast with Ryan from the exhibition, so I'm excited for that. It's in about 15 minutes. So yeah, it's been a fairly good day so far. Is what it is. I'm going to try and stay high energy, stay happy, because there's nothing good that comes from just being down in the dumps. So yeah, let's shoot this podcast. So like, and did that sort of play a big factor in like your inspiration for the work you're making, I'm guessing?
When I first started at university, so I graduated, I left college at Plymouth with a distinction, and I wasn't entirely sure what it was I enjoyed doing there. Mm. But the final major project that I shot there was a really weird, trippy video. As like, I was trying to be all poignant and like experimental and say, I'm moving from one part of my life to another, so I'm going to do glitches in hyperlapse videos of Cornwall and then Plymouth, and then I'll go to London, I'll shoot some there.
So repeat that. So just finished filming episode 7 of the Brickworks podcast with my good friend Ryan. It's going to be a great episode. We get into it a little bit. We talk about Magnum photography to quite an extent.
Someone pops up upstairs, as they are.
As they are now. But Ryan has graciously accepted, I still haven't named this challenge, but the 3-shot challenge here at the Brickworks to win himself a nice t-shirt. Let's see what you got, Ryan. Here we go. You know, nobody's actually got this yet. None of the guests. Oh. One more, here we go.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
No freshman.
So you have one more chance, as I briefly mentioned. Instead of from behind the arrow, the doormat of doom. Actually, only me and George have got it in once.
So where on the doormat?
So basically, as long as you've got 1 foot on the doormat, then you're okay. Oh, he's going for the yoga pose.
That won't make a difference. I'm just trying to exploit the rules as much as possible.
What, like the Tory government?
I'm breaking the rules in a very limited and specific way.
That is quite the.
Still on the
I'll give it to you. I'll take it. Oh.
That's what I need.
Oh. Unlucky, Ryan. That was close. But yeah, make sure you check out episode 7 of the Brickworks podcast. It will be out the same week that this vlog is out. So also check out Ryan's work. It's all linked. He's better at photography than he is basketball or catching a ball.
There's a reason I don't do sports.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure you check Ryan's work out. It's all linked down in the description below. So yeah, good times. So, third lockdown. Do you ever just feel like you're going round in circles or having deja vu. But it is necessary of what's going on in the country. It needs to be done. And I've spent, as you guys have seen on the vlog, the majority of my morning reading through this sort of 40-page document outlining the rules, the exemptions, what you can do, what you can't do for this next national lockdown for the next 6 weeks. We're going to keep working, basically, and we're going to try and keep pushing forward. I want to definitely start expanding into the idea of like online exhibitions, but not just like a Flickr photo album. Like I'd love to maybe 3D scan the Brickworks and then turn that into a digital exhibition, like a digital gallery. If anyone knows anyone that could do that, let me know, because that'll be sick. But yeah, been a good day so far. I've got to take down the Christmas tree, otherwise it becomes bad luck, and some other bits and bobs. So yeah, it's a good Tuesday. I'm gonna keep the positive vibes as best as possible. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is now Thursday today, isn't it? Wednesday, can't even speak. Wednesday, and I am reading back through the government guidelines because today they will finally put out the new, the actual law around the next lockdown. I've got to stay in tune, obviously, for this space. Speaking of this space, speaking of the Brickworks, we've been in here nearly 4 months now. So I was saying to George, I think it's time we change some things up. So the colour scheme in here, obviously, has all been sort of white and grey, obviously, because we're using this as a gallery space, well, and a podcast. But it's a bit plain, so I want to paint this like underwall here in the same grey as this pillar. DIY stuff to be done in the studio. And I think that's the plan for today, as most of like the work is done. So let's get to doing some building work again. Should be a fun day. That looks a bit better, don't you think? Finally some more colour in the studio. Good. On to the next job. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is now Saturday, and I want to show you something that is quite eerie. Let me show you. So this is Victoria Street, and Victoria Street on a Saturday morning is normally fairly busy. This is the first day where it's actually felt like a full lockdown. I was walking into work this morning and it was like eerily quiet. Strange. But anyways, something that I want to show you guys. It's not all bad news. As you know, we have been making improvements here in the studio. Outside here in the gallery studio space hasn't really changed, bar
that wall, which I think looks way better now because it sort of goes with the pillar. But the real changes have been going on in here. So we've decided to put like a nice shelving unit. Also, there is going to be like a mini fridge and stuff going in here at some point. And I know you guys might not find this very interesting, but the toilet is different. So I've made this little like shelf unit. Also, I don't think my DIY out of scrap wood toilet paper holder works too bad. Got a nice painting in here, and then also painted this wall and this wall as well. So yeah, we have been sort of making improvements at the studio, doing what we can whilst we can, because obviously this is quite a quiet period for us at the moment. And yeah, it's a bit strange out there. I want to just, hang on, I want to set you guys up because I want to talk for a second. Let's see if I can do this first go. Nope. Yes, there we go. So yeah, we're in a bit of a weird position. As I've discussed previously in the vlog, we can't put on any exhibitions or anything like that, or have, you know, the general public coming into this space. We're still able to record the podcast, which is good. And that's, I have to admit, keeping me sane on some levels. And also myself and George can both work in this space as we're both directors of the Brickworks and we can't perform our jobs at home. We've got to try and make the best of a worse situation, of a bad situation. And with that in mind, we've produced some new content called Rants and Bants, which is live over on our Instagram page, where basically me and George rant and or bants about things in the creative industry and just life in general. It's actually quite therapeutic. We filmed our first episode yesterday and it felt quite nice just getting things off our chest. I know this has been sort of the first sort of week, 2 weeks of this new national lockdown, and I'm sure, like others, I am struggling mentally. It's incredibly difficult, and I want to say that if you are struggling, if you're struggling with your mental health right now, that you're more than welcome to, you know, message myself or the Brickworks and just talk. But yeah, just got to try and keep our chins up, guys, and keep positive as best as possible. We will return to normality one day, hopefully soon, and it's just soldiering through and surviving this very rough patch that we're all in. So yeah, not to leave the vlog on a somber note, let's just try and work together and keep pushing forward. But that's been the vlog for this week, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back with another vlog next week.